my name is Shalane. I am here to speak to you on behalf of a most worthy cause, Robbie's Rainbow of Sick Kids Hospital, a charity dedicated to improving the lives of children living with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Robbie's mom is Kate. Kate, we look forward to working with you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Daytime York Region. We are pleased to welcome some of the co-founders for the upcoming golf tournament on Thursday in York Region. It is the 58th annual Duffers Golf Invitational Tournament. We're pleased to welcome Eddie Fidani and Jack Lonergan. They are both co-founders of this event, and we're going back to 1955 when this Duffers Golf Tournament was created. Eddie, let's start with you. Tell us about some of the co-founders who came together and your vision for this golf tournament.
Well, first of all, we were just four guys, four friends, looking just to play golf.
Yeah.
We had no vision that it would be anything close to where it is and what it is today. And so this all began with four fellows that in the early days would work, and then on Sundays we would go and play a little bit of golf.
Yeah.
Or at least try to play golf. That's why it's called the Duffers, because it wasn't anything close to golf. The only golfer that could really hit a ball was Ray Ferracuti, which was one of the first four people that put this thing together. And so it just kind of gravitated from there. It just kind of mushroomed. We went from 4 guys to 8 guys. It got up to 144 guys, 155.
Wow.
Which was too far beyond. So 144 is basically your cutoff for a tournament. So, but the best number is probably about 120. It moves things pretty fast.
Jack, can you believe that we're celebrating this many consecutive golf tournaments and that just 4 guys getting together, playing around, has caused such a difference in the community?
It's hard to believe because, as Eddie says, it started out as a social function, developed into a community function, developed into a charitable foundation. And in those days, we had people come out. We had the mayor, Bill Dennison, in those days from Toronto. He came out and he supported it. Councillor Joe Piccinini came out and he supported it. And it just grew automatically. And we even had boys that were playing with the Leafs in those days. The Big M came out, and Davey Keon and Billy Harris. God bless him. He passed away about 7-8 years ago with cancer. But they're good memories, good memories.
What has made this golf tournament, you know, it's been celebrated for 58 years. What has made this tournament stand the test of time?
Good friends, good food, good times. That's our logo model, and it still persists today under that same guideline. Because in the early days, we had a golf tournament, but it was more of an eat fest because we would put on banquets that were, nobody had anything like that at that time. And so it was just a whole combination, everything melded together. It wasn't a golf, it wasn't food, and it was a whole program. And it just evolved that way, and it's still that way today.
Is it safe to say that the key to success in this golf tournament in particular is friendship?
Absolutely.
And that friendship is the reason it's been so successful?
Very much so. Yeah. And in friendship, there has to be a lot of tolerance of each other and a lot of forgiveness. And I forgive Eddie for all the offenses that he did to me over the years. So you're right on. It's friendship, it's harmony, and it's sticking together. We still grew up with fellas in grade 1 and grade 2. We still are together.
Wow.
That's the lesson learned here, is it not? Especially for anyone who's watching right now who wonders what the key to success is. I always believe it's friendship.
Yeah.
Number one.
Number
that
one.
was the whole thing. That was the glue that kept it together. And, you know, tournaments, as we know tournaments. Today it's all about getting out, let's win. And, that was the furthest thing from our mind. The real biggest winner of the day was given, and It was the backside of a horse. There was a different name for it in those days.
So listen, we're going
And
to pause.
he was the grand duffer of the day. In other words, he wasn't the lowest, he was the highest.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna
we're going
take
to
a
take a break.
short
When we come
break.
back, I want to hear more about this on the break, though. More daytime after break, guys, and more Duffers Golf Tournament. We'll be right back. With us now is event organizer Paul Lonergan, and we also have a very nice special treat. Former NHL player Dennis Maruka is here. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
A pleasure to have you here. Dennis, I'm glad you wore your jersey.
Well, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your
Very
60
nice.
goals real
Okay.
soon. But Paul, if I could talk to you, I mean, you just saw your father on the set, and he talked about what made this successful. And the answer was friendship. And now it's really gone in, and it's blossomed into the community. How has this golf tournament made an impact for so many people outside of the original core group of gentlemen?
Well, the synergies with certain charities, such as the Food Bank Association and Village Charities, and we've participated with other causes. It just makes it all happen, and that's what we're driven by now.
You also have special celebrity guests like Dennis involved. Dennis, you've been involved in this cause for about 3 years,
3 years,
now.
yes. Yes.
What has that been like to partner with a local golf tournament that is giving back so much to the community?
Well, as they were saying earlier about being together for so long and the friendship, I think that's wonderful. Usually some tournaments last maybe 10 years or 15 years and they
Right.
change and they fall out. But this one's been going on for a long time, and I think when Paul and I got together, we play hockey Monday nights, and he asked me if I'd be involved in the event, and I said certainly.
So let me ask you the tough question.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, sir? What is more difficult, shooting par or putting up 60 goals?
Putting up 60 goals.
Very
That
good.
was
But
tough.
you did it. You
Yes, I
it.
did. I was one of the, there's 20 players that have done that.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
So, Paul, let's talk about the event. It's happening this Thursday
Yes.
at King Riding
Yes.
in Aurora. What happens throughout the evening and the day, and how are you then using the proceeds to donate back? Because you have two key charities that are involved.
Yes. Well, basically, we have a on-course program. In the evening, we have silent auctions, we have draws, and we have great sponsorship from Remington Homes and Tricon Concrete. And we just pull it all together, and there's great opportunity to get some great value. We have a Raptors box up for auction,
Ooh.
trips to Arizona, to Vegas, all kinds of.
How did we switch?
Incredible.
How did we go from being just a tournament where a couple of guys came together and it blossomed to being a charity or a charity event?
Well, there's the synergies were good, but the business group that we deal with has been successful. And if we're going to do this, let's have a cause. And this is what we came up with. It gives us a little sense of purpose instead of just having a good time. Let's do it with purpose.
And for you, Dennis, what have you seen throughout the tournament? What makes this tournament different from all the others out there?
Oh, yeah, I play a lot of them. So, well, I just say that the problem I like about this one is they have to beat the pro, which is me. No, I'm on a par 3, and I play, and I hit the balls with all the rest of the group, and then we get pictures and all that done. So it's really nice, and it's been the 3 years I've been involved with it. It's just, as Paul said, the friendships. I've accumulated. I moved back here 4 years ago from the States, so it's kind of, I've created a lot of new friends through this event.
Yeah. When you see your father and how this tournament has impacted his life and the friendships that he's had, what do you take away from that?
That's what keeps me going. If we can keep this going for a long time, how they've kept it going, it's been great, and it's just a lot of fun, and it is a good cause.
If people are interested in participating in the future, can they get in contact with you?
Well, we have 4 foursomes left for this Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And in the future, we have our website, which is www.theduffersinvitational.com, and we're easy to find.
And the people who are watching right now, 4 foursomes available for this
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
How do they sign up and
There's
put
an
together a
online
team?
registration,
Okay.
or just our emails and contact information is there.
And they get to play the pro, or at least try to beat him.
Sure.
Yeah, no, they won't beat me. Don't worry. No. I play along with them. They have fun.
That's
We
so
have a lot
much
of fun. I have
fun.
my boombox there right in the hole and everything, so I got some good mixture of music.
Do you?
It's real nice because you make it fun.
What's
Are
your
you
go-to?
signing autographs too
Oh,
while
yes.
you're doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing there.
The whole
But
thing.
I try to make it, relaxing. People, a lot of people get real serious in golf, and I try just relax, cool down, have
Yeah.
some fun. It's for charity, and don't worry about if you're going to get in the hole
Listen.
or not. And so I have I've got Rihanna playing, or I'll have all these other things going on, and yeah, it's fun.
We'll be right back with more Daytime, guys. Don't go anywhere.
With the leadership of NHL's 60-goal scorer, hockey legend Dennis Marouk, and its volunteer committee, it is worthy to note that the Duffers is Canada's third longest-running golf tournament, founded in 1955. With 10 corporate sponsors contributing over the next 2 years, we will generate $100,000. Our Just Say Yes campaign will be a great success. Thank you to Dennis Marouk, Zebra Communications, A.B. Moore, Royal LePage, and to all our contributors for all your continued support. We will see you at the 2014 59th Duffers Invitational Golf Tournament.